Hello and welcome back to TechnoSurgeon YouTube channel. So the Jack Huan, which is Computing and Graphics Group SVP and GM, came out and talked about FSR Redstone, which is their ML-based upscaling, and they are able to tell us various details regarding FSR, and it is FSR Redstone. They are still calling it FSR Redstone and not FSR4 or FSR5. At this current point of time, FSR4 is already an ML-based upscaler, but this FSR Redstone is taking it to a whole new level, and by the end of this year more than 200 games will be supported, which is a nice initiative. Let's hope that AMD accomplish it, and also along with it we got some new details regarding FSR upscaler, and upscaling is not going to be there. There will be other things before, which will be radiance caching and ray regeneration, and where this radiance caching gives AMD a leverage where they are finally able to do path tracing, and ray regeneration is something which AMD is catching up to NVIDIA, where it is DLSS frame generation. As you can see on the screen here, it supports full path tracing on RDNA 4 graphics. We still don't know any details regarding path tracing on RDNA 3, but it is neural based regeneration and neural based learning. It will do it on when you play the games. It will take essentially in real time, recognizes the frames and everything else, and it predicts the behavior, light behavior, reusing information with incredible efficiency, and the result is pretty realistic lighting at fraction of the cost. And as you can see on the screen here, radiance caching is giving more path tracing and more detailed lighting conditions, which looks pretty nice overall. And to see it from AMD at this current point of time, with like they are just able to do it after and in such a short amount of is pretty nice. And this is called regeneration, where it uses algorithms to store and denoise the source. It's pretty interesting, and it's also pretty good looking at the same time of time, because with ray regeneration you can see the puddle of water is looking pretty nice, the shadows are also looking pretty good. And ray regeneration is only supported on BLS on Black Ops 7 at this current point of time, but it will be supported by other games later down the year, and also various other games will be supported. And path tracing, which is neural FSR radiance caching, will not be supported, and it will be available by the end of the year, so we need to wait for a very long time for it to happen. But Black Ops 7 is the first game which supports these technologies, so yeah, it looks pretty nice overall. And finally, frame generation, which uses previous game data and various other things to generate other frames. And as you can see on the screen here the shadow looks pretty nice without artifacting. So with FSR Redstone there is less artifacting, and yeah, frame generation is looking pretty interesting. So overall AMD has done a pretty good thing with all of these technologies. Next up, we have some news regarding Valve, and Valve will officially let you install SteamOS on other handheld as soon as this April. So it's pretty nice thing to see that Valve is doing this. Along with it, Microsoft has done a compromise for more performant Windows 11, optimizing for gaming, as Valve Steam Deck or Steam Machine, which is going to be launched next year, is going to be powerful because it uses Linux, and it is based on the technology where it has a translation layer to play the Windows games on top of Linux. And the funny thing is, not the funny thing, but the thing which made Microsoft aware or scared is because if Valve gets more market share, then the Windows market share will crash, because on Linux you can play more games, and Linux is more stable compared to Windows 11. And this made Microsoft to work on the Windows 11 optimization. As you can see, Windows 11 gaming PCs in 2025, handheld innovation, ARM progress, and DirectX 11 advantages. As you can see, there will be handheld innovation, and the main thing is Xbox full screen experience for handheld, advanced shader delivery, and also Windows for ARM, local gameplay with my Xbox PC apps insider, native anti-cheat support, expanded Prism compatibility, DirectX and audio leadership, DirectX ray tracing 1.2, neural rendering, and everything else is available. But also there is not FSR but Xbox full screen preview experience for Windows 11 form factor available in preview today. And what it means is you will get Xbox handheld experience on Windows 11 PCs, desktops and laptops. So yeah, finally they are doing it. Advanced shader delivery expansion will be there, auto super resolution, performance fundamentals. So yeah, finally Microsoft is optimizing their Windows 11 to be able to play games and not bottleneck other games. Next up, Intel's Panther Lake Core Ultra X9 388H flagship SKU leaks out on Geekbench, and this is pretty interesting. As you can see, in single core thread it's scored 3057, while in multi-core it is 17687, and it is 16 core. It's not 16 core, it is 4 cores of performance core, 8 efficiency cores, and the next 4 is slow power cores, but it just says 12 efficiency cores. But the thing which makes it more powerful, it is based on 12 Xe3 GPU cores, which will be more powerful, as the previous generation Core Ultra 9 386H comes with only 4 Xe3 cores, and this is literally double of that with 12 Xe3 cores. So it is going to be pretty interesting. And the Core Ultra 300 Panther Lake will debut on January 5 at CES 2027, and the thing is it is already 37 to 48% ahead of Core Ultra 9 185H that sits at 22,929 and 11,915 points. So yeah, it's looking pretty nice. Let's see if it delivers or not. Next up, Lenovo, HP and Dell has said to have warned customers of imminent PC price hike. So I hope you have already picked up that upgrade you had heart set on. This is because of the NAND price increasing, which is happening pretty, and it's not looking pretty good, as a Chinese vendor also unveiled that 256 GB of RAM that costs more than the MSRP of RTX 5090. Asgard DDR5 3600 retails at an eye-watering $2,400, but it's more affordable than some mainstream alternatives. So yeah, it's pretty rough out there. And the thing is, the RAM shortage are here until 2028. 64 GB DDR5 is now costing $500, while 256 gigabytes of DDR4 cost over $3,000. Oh, it's looking pretty nice, and if it goes till like 2028, it will be hard thing to swallow. Next and lastly for today, we knew that the RTX 50 series Super Series was on track for a holiday 2025 release, but they were pushed to next year 2026 because of the VRAM issues and stuff like that. And according to Moore's Law is dead and various other leakers, they are claiming that RTX 50 Super Series will be pushed further than the line, maybe end of 2026, or possibly being cancelled along with it RDNA refresh. And also on top of that, 60 series will not be launching by the end of 2026, which was supposed to be launched at the holiday of 2026. They will be pushed in 2027 or 2028 possibly because of the VRAM issues. Along with it, PS6 might also be delayed from their holiday 2027 launch till like 2028. So it's looking pretty bad because of the NAND shortage. But yeah, that's it from me today. What do you think about the news? Sound of your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll meet you in the next one. Peace out.